Alright, we're unmuted. Yay.
Oh my god.
How long? When was the last session again?
Like 2 weeks ago.
What? No.
Yeah, it wasn't actually all that long ago.
I thought it was like 3 weeks ago.
I was sick last week, and I'm pretty sure we had a game before that.
Probably. I actually don't remember.
Well, either way, it was relatively recent compared to how this normally goes.
That is also true, and now we can figure out what happens after, what happens to everyone? Does Zara stop being a soccer ball?
Not unless we take out this guy, probably.
I am, where am I again? I think I'm got punted through a wall again.
You are in the building. You got punted into the building.
Yeah, and I just barely managed to heal you.
Yeah, she got punted into the building. I think Plink was incapacitated for a while. Orin fell off the statue. Zaris got punted like a soccer ball. And then I'm fighting birds. And Ordeg is there.
I know.
Ordeg is there.
I mean, he is. He hasn't done anything super serious yet.
It's hard when they can just cancel magic.
That too. I'm just saying we're currently in like weird situations right now. Okay, recap.
You guys are fighting the Demon King of Knolls and very one-handedly getting your asses handed to you. So yeah, that's the fight so far.
Didn't like last time happen that the statue started glowing and attacked the knoll?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not really helpful right now, but yes.
Cool.
It's helping Borg technically the most.
But attacked the knoll. Why is it helping me?
Because it's attacking all the fiends.
Oh. Okay.
Which are what you're fighting.
Oh, okay. They're birds.
I told you, I don't know what a Vrak looks like, because it's not a picture in the book.
Yeah, birds. Bird people.
Good enough.
Based on what I'm seeing, I had both of them scream at Borg and then punted Zarus. So it's Janine's turn.
Yay, Janine! Who's barely alive.
Oh, barely.
Uh,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
no,
didn't-
barely.
Oh
Did
yeah.
you fall off the statue?
Yeah, I kind of
no,
like
she
rolled
passed
off.
her
The...
save.
I should also mention we're on session 50. Yay! Milestone.
Woo.
Woo!
Yeah.
The question is that will this be the first session that we actually have to have a new character after all this time?
Am I? Oh, God. If I back away, am I inviting an attack of opportunity?
No.
Cool. We are getting the fudge away from this. Though I guess he can teleport, can't he? So. Oh well. I'd still rather not be where I am.
Have wings.
I do have wings.
Wingardium Leviosa.
How tall is this dude? Just like for kicks, I guess.
Probably about 15 feet.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is if I fly my full 30 feet into the air, I will actually be out of arm's reach for this man. This thing.
Yes.
Very tempting.
Save yourself.
Short of throwing magic at you, there's really no way it could get up.
Right? I'm a do that. I want to be out of arm's reach from this thing. And then oh god. Oh, actually I think I might actually have I might have a healing potion. I do have a healing potion.
I still have my healing potions. At least a
I
couple.
forgot it.
We all stocked up on healing potions. I remember that a long time ago.
Yes.
Yeah. I just haven't had to use any. Like ever. I try not to get close enough to whatever the fudge is that we're fighting.
It's a fair argument.
Right?
It's a Fey argument.
What is the action for taking a healing potion?
It's just an action.
Full action? Okay.
Yeah, it's a use item action.
Cool. Then I'm taking a healing potion. I'm flying up out of reach of everything and then taking a healing potion.
So I think it's like a 2d4 plus 4.
Okay. 2d4.
Nice.
Dang.
So you restore 12 HP.
Oh, I got health.
Health, even though he chunked you for way more than that.
He did, and I cannot survive another hit.
It's true.
Yes.
Like,
So you should probably get very far away from this thing.
that is what I'm actively working on. Okay. That's my no fudge. Let's give Zaris inspo.
As a bonus
Zaris
action?
does not.
Okay.
Inspiration is bonus action.
Inspiration.
Yes.
Yeah. That's my turn. I get fucking high up in the sky, drink a healing potion, and give inspo to Zaris.
Yay.
You feel inspired by this
Yay.
wonderfully weird creature floating up into the sky.
It reminds me of those like Looney Tunes when someone's on their back after having fallen. They have the birds circling their head. That's Saurus right now.
Yeah.
Just orange circling.
Then it's Plink's turn.
Getting up, unfortunately, is an action.
Yeah.
Oh, you were still knocked down this entire time.
Uh-huh.
I thought you got up last time. Oh, no, you were paralyzed, I think.
He was also paralyzed.
Yeah.
Until the end of whose turn.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
So you use all your movement to stand.
Hey, at least
Still
you're
take an
now
action.
at least you're now a wall for everyone else in the building.
No, I'm not near the door yet.
Yeah, she's like halfway in the building. She's not protecting anyone right now.
I'm a broken door.
A broken door.
There's already a broken door thanks to Nick.
Hey, not door, doors. I broke 2 doors.
Yeah. You're seeing the problem already.
No, I'm just saying. I just don't downplay my action.
Jamie, you still have an action, by the way.
I still have an action. Trying to determine if I have any healing potions or if I could use cure wounds. Unfortunately, most of the spells I have are support spells.
Either or.
Oh, I have 11 potions of healing, so I could take a healing potion.
On my screen, oh wait, no, that's moon color. That's why it looks so weird. It's right underneath Jamie's picture.
Yep.
Okay.
I can't edit it. Those are cat treats. There we go. Gotta eat a kitty treat, apparently.
Please don't.
Yum yum.
Jamie, gonna roll.
Okay, so it's 2d4.
Plus 4.
Woo!
Okay.
Woo!
Everybody's getting slight amounts of health back.
I don't
That
think
is-
I will.
That is all I can do for the moment until next turn because getting up is an action. And everything.
It counts as your full movement.
Yeah, I can't go anywhere.
Too bad Borg's not there to just throw you.
I think Zaris is the only one that can negate that and just stand for free.
Can I?
I think so. I know there's a class that does it. I just don't remember who or what does. Anyways, it's Ordeg's turn. And I do not have my sheet up. Let's see. What do I even do? I guess this is probably the smartest move. Is to start a dance battle again.
Woo! Hee hee.
God, dance your pants off.
Yeah.
Doesn't have pants.
That's why it works so well.
That's why it works so well, yeah.
Okay. Alright. So now I have 5 Gnoll zombies, which is already a contradiction of itself, considering Gnolls are kind of an undead creature to begin with. Okay. Yeah. Obviously, we're just gonna have them attack. And these will be zombies.
Gross.
Because skeletons are kind of just bad. Okay. And then they gave my bonus attack and damage based on my spellcasting ability. And since if they go after me, yeah, they'll just move closer to go to attack. 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. There. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have just 2 of them attack since they're able to. And let me just pull up my thing. Figure out my maths here. Okay, so they get a +10 to attack. On top of what they're already doing.
Oh God.
Oh. Yep. Not really helpful. They both hit though. Okay. Well, I guess I can play today. Wait, can I even hurt Yanogu? It doesn't specify. Yeah, I'm gonna go with I can't actually hurt Yanogu with zombies, but he at least has zombies to try and chomp.
Zombies.
Basically because
Distraction.
I just summon them, but they're not magical and they don't have magical attacks by nature. And Yanogu being a very high level demon is unaffected by non-magical attacks. As is most anything of a higher level. So zombies probably won't hurt him, but they will swarm and be annoying. Borg.
Okay, so I'm just like double checking the health on that one. Well, the only thing I can do. Wait, what was my great? What was my
That's what I
rage?
forgot to do.
What was my rage again?
We're only on turn 4, so you've used it for 4 turns.
And doesn't it go away
you
in
have,
like 10 turns?
Yeah. You have the I think you rolled a 5.
I think that might be right. It was either 4 or 5, I think. Oopsie.
I don't think it's greatly helpful to the scenario is the problem.
I just want to double check, make sure we got it. With creature. Yeah, force damage. Yeah, magic lashes out. That's it. Yeah, it should be that one.
Yeah, it's the one that reflects damage.
Yep, it's 5. Cool. Anyway.
Also, I forgot to do it, so...
What are you doing?
I have to roll for the damage on this. The statue.
I was gonna kill that one. Oh, shit. I'm sad now. I'm so sad. I'm gonna attack the one right next to me, with pure anger.
Hits. $14. Okay.
No, it's still alive. Dang it! I want to chop its head off. Let's go again.
Okay. It hit. And you kill it with exactly its health bar.
With fire?
And that was a 1. That was it's a 1. So no matter what, I would have killed it.
Sure. Inverse problem: if you rolled poor enough, you would have lost said fight.
That's true. All right. Well, I'm done. You guys take your time.
The last frog. Gonna go over and try and beat up Nick.
Zars did it.
What? Cyrus doesn't even know there's birds over there, probably.
Zars did it.
Those both hit Borg.
Why do they have to do a +6? I could have protected myself from the 17 and a 14.
Borg takes 23 divided by 2.
So isn't that like not 6? It's up, so it'll be 17?
No.
Or 16?
No. 23 divided by 2 is 12. Rounding up.
Oh, right. Math. 12.
Math.
I was 34.
I did like 10 extra damage out of nowhere.
I've currently distracted. I was wondering why I was full health, and I realized, right, Orin did like a full heal, like not full heal, but a group heal.
Yeah, you guys healed during your rest, and Borg really hasn't taken damage thus far.
I got it, boo boo.
Yanogu, happy to have playthings, just starts recklessly swinging the flail at the zombie. Obviously, they probably won't survive. Well, those all hit. That I'm surprised. And somehow doesn't kill them all. Hold on. What are you doing? Yeah, so this one he deals. Well, then as a zombie, I get okay, so one crashes out. The other one also takes the extra damage. One gets okay. All right. Seems good to me. Cyrus, you get to stand up.
Woo! I get to stand up. I'm a little shaky, but I'm good.
Still attack. You don't need to move to attack.
I don't need to move to attack.
You can
Yes,
throw.
I have a
You can throw axe.
throw axe. I have a question though, real
Yep.
quick. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but
Okay.
the type of damage this guy's inflicting on Zarus when he punts him, it's just bludgeoning damage, isn't it?
It's magic bludgeoning damage.
Fun. Well, the magic part doesn't matter. It was the type of damage. Okay.
It does, because magic damage just ignores the fact that it's bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. When you go to go for immunities or resistances.
Oh, well, Zarus. That's fine.
Basically, if it has magic, if it's a magical weapon, that supersedes what type of damage it's already doing.
Well, it didn't matter because it wasn't the right type of damage anyway. Let's see here. What do I still want to do? Oh.
Throw stuff.
For what?
Throw all the stuff.
Throw all the stuff. Yeah, I can do that. I can throw my axe, my my handy dandy axe.
Sarang.
What?
Axe boomerang.
Axe boomerang, yes. I'm assuming a 22 hits.
Yes, barely.
Oh, Scary. And I'll throw my axe boomerang again.
That's
And that hits. Oh, there it goes.
You're doing great on the
And
damage
then-
chart, but you're rolling high.
Yeah, I feel like I almost
Doing
always
good.
do that. I can hit, but it just doesn't go through very well.
Always bad.
That's fine. I'm gonna try and correct that next turn. But I'm gonna take my bonus action and summon my arms, my extra arms.
I forgot you also have
Quigley.
tentacles.
I do have tentacles. I have multiple sets of tentacles.
Quiggly arms.
Wiggly arms. And they don't do anything because there's no enemy within 10 feet of me, so it's fine.
Unless you want to smack one of my zombies for no reason.
No, that's
Do it.
fine. Zaris would prefer the zombies to be there as a buffer, so he does not keep getting punted.
That's so true. Also very fair. Also, you know who's gonna punt one of the zombies away?
Okay.
Mainly because the zombies are between you and him.
Yes.
Or her. I don't really know.
Who knows? Anyway, that's Zaris's turn.
No, it's not. I'm using my legendary action on your turn. Stop.
What?
I'm using your turn to do an action. That's how legendary actions work.
Ah. Fun.
Dead.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's a 12.
Just friggin' obliterated.
Yeah. If there was anything left of that zombie, it's gone now.
It just disappeared.
There's a bit over there. There's a bit in the tree. There's a bit on the building.
Is there a
It's
bit-
just like a fine. It's just a fine mist.
Is there,
Not really
is
sure
there
where
a
it
bit on
went. But
Orin and Zaris because they're so close to it?
no.
I mean, Zaris is already covered in blood, both
I'm not
enemies and
that
his
close.
own.
Yeah, but Zaris is also red.
Yes.
Can't
So
see
it does not
Zaris
matter.
bleed.
Except the pants.
True.
Yeah, that is true.
Can't argue with the logic there. And you use your bonus action in your action, so it would be Orin's turn.
Yay!
Sounded
I
so
don't even know what the
enthusiastic.
fudge to do with this thing.
Say hi. Talk it in.
Ignore it.
No. I feel like it'll try to attack me if I say hi, even at this distance.
You can always ignore it.
I mean, I could just Eldritch Blast it. It's not like a fancy strategy thing.
Anything helps at this point.
You can always
Right?
just ignore it and fly away.
I could,
No longer my problem.
if it's just about surviving.
Well, you probably should try and survive. That is a thing that should be happening.
Oh. Alright, Eldritch Blast. I still don't have this properly set up.
After all these
Oh.
sessions, we're 50 sessions in and still doesn't have things set up right.
Yeah.
Of course, that's how it always is.
It's like you expect something different of me.
I expect at least a piece of a sticky note.
Okay.
That's asking
Great.
too much, man.
So
Oh, okay.
I think I've got 2, right? So that's the first one. And that's the second one. Oh, what? Okay.
Oh, they both hit. Also, you have 3, I thought. So level 12.
Did I do what?
I think you had 3 Eldritch Blasts at level 12.
Oh,
You
you're right.
do. It's your. You keep forgetting.
Surprisingly, they all hit. Although I say surprisingly, you have
Right.
a +9 to hit, so it's not fair. Too
It's not surprising at all. Yeah. I would have to roll really poorly.
So 18.
Apparently, I've
4.
decided to roll very similarly.
Yeah.
Finally.
And then we're gonna does Borg have inspo at the moment?
No.
Cool. You're getting in.
Inspired.
Inspired! Be inspired, Borg.
I can create lemon pie.
I don't have the spell for that.
There's legitimate spell for that type of stuff, though.
I can believe that.
Okay, so Eldritch Blast, Inspiration. Plink stands up, having stood up, finally shaken herself off. What do you do, Plink?
What do I do?
How do you
What do
win?
I do indeed? I need to be dwarf. I am the
I
only.
just imagine. I'm imagining Plink standing up and going, "What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?" Looking around frantically.
Unfortunately, Plink can't plug the hole. She's too small.
I can't plug the hole, but I could stand in the
Be
doorway and
fair.
try to be. I
Try to
could
be an
try to cast
obstacle.
spells. I have one spell. It's really annoying to this guy. Magic missile.
Pew pew.
I got pew pews.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Did it work?
We somehow hit.
Oh, wait. Magic missile doesn't miss.
I was wondering why you rolled to hit.
I.
We're all good. We know how to play.
I know. I'm trying to get things to work, and things are not wanting to work.
Oh, good. Now we're purifying food.
Can I? How did I purify food?
Dude, I don't know what's going
I'm
on.
sorry. I'm attempting. Ah! I am just trying to see the description to see what I have to do attack. I am not attacking with purify food and drink.
I mean, if you purify the food and drink, does that mean you purify the bullshit that this is?
I wish I could, but there ain't enough purify food and drink to fix this.
Why are we healing?
I'm not healing. Why am I healing?
What are these rolls, Jamie?
Purify food and drink. Jamie, what are you clicking?
At least we could have a really clean sandwich.
Oh my god, what is
Why can't I attack with magic missile?
You don't even attack. You just
Your
roll.
computer has hijacked the session.
You just roll 3 instances of 1d4.
Oh, that was an 18.
Okay, come on. Why am I inputting values?
Where's the nat 20 or nat 1? I'm waiting for that to happen right now.
It's not how magic missile works. It automatically strikes the
Jamie
target.
just rolled 4 magic missiles.
I'm just trying to view the spell.
Jamie just used all of her good luck for the next year. I want you to know that.
You mean this year or next year?
Honestly, I just want to see. Okay, I just want to see how many magic missiles and how much
All
damage.
non-magical food
Please.
drink within the
Create
5-foot sphere are purified for poison and disease. I'm just reading it now.
Oh.
Magic missile, depending on what level you cast at. At the base rank, you get 3 glowing darts, each dealing 1d4 plus 1 damage.
I could cast up to level 3.
And you get 1 more dart per each level.
That's
nice.
That's 5 darts.
5 darts.
Pew pew.
5d4 plus 5.
Okay, let's try
Which
to do
has,
this
like,
manually since.
Shoot him with
total
the poisoned
5 damage.
frog darts.
Shoot him.
So I got 5 darts
Correct.
plus 5. Go! Did it do anything?
All the dice.
Are you kidding me?
Wow, that's so
She's like,
sad.
"Fuck."
Ugh.
Sorry for screaming, but jeez.
Most of that was actually pretty bad too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're mostly ones.
What
Well-
part of she just used all of her bad luck or good luck did you not get?
Unintentionally too.
Anything else, Plank?
That is moving to the door, and that spell are the limits of my abilities at the moment.
That's fair. Alright. Let's roll for D. Alright. That was the initial damage. I'm just gonna say screw it, man. We're gonna roll it.
Yellow. Ooh.
Delete object.
Disintegrate.
Disintegrate.
Mama. Ooh.
Anyways. Plus 3. Plus 3 advantage. He passes his dexterity check.
Dexterity?
Yes. Dexterity saving there. So he only takes half damage from this. Large.
That's a lot of 5s. 5 and 4s. Actually, that
It's
was a lot of 4s.
75 damage. Rounded down is 38 damage.
Nice.
At least I'm consistent.
Yeah. Like Zars. Consistently hits but can't do damage.
I
Or consistently
can't do
misses.
damage.
It's either hits or misses.
Or
I can't even hit half the time.
stupid fight. Borg, finish your dang fight over there, man.
You're asking a lot. This bird is probably like 20 HP left.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
How goes the defender?
Oh, that's a fail?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Borg gets angry. Let's try again. And I did it worse. Cool. Alright, I'm done.
Borg! Borg!
Borg is too distracted. What do you mean?
Borg gets so angry he can no longer see the enemy in front of him and just like misses completely.
Pretty much.
He just keeps hitting the ones that are already down. Like,
And the nightmare does not help either.
oh.
The question is that at this point, will you guys defeat that thing before even Borg notices?
Well,
Yeah,
I don't
guess the
know.
greater
He still
question
has a
is-
lot of health, man.
I guess the greater question is, how much help has Borg been in this boss fight?
Yes.
I guess pretty helpful because he's taking the aggro off from the extra mobs.
I mean, I taken on the mobs. You guys are dealing with the boss, so yeah.
Right, I can just
Feel like
box
at the
him
end
in.
of this, if you guys manage to beat it, Borg is going to be so confused. Like, why is everyone so bloody?
If we're all alive.
Alright, I boxed Yanogu in with the zombies and he's gonna swing at him.
So, man.
Okay, well, those all hit.
That's a lot of numbers.
A lot of zombie heads flying off.
That is obvious.
Or is it?
Depends.
I mean, Nick doesn't really know the zombie rule, does he?
Nope. Is Dow gonna explain it?
No, that didn't pass though.
Did all of my buffers just get destroyed?
Everyone except for the one right between you and him.
Wow. You know what? Sure. I was hoping they'd last a little longer for what I wanted to do, but okay, sure. Why not? Remind me, I know I should know this by now, but I don't. Remind me again what I can use inspiration for.
Saving throws, ability checks.
Running away.
No.
I don't think you can use inspiration for running away.
So ability checks, you can use it to increase likelihood of hitting and for saving throws. So,
Okay.
and then minor special, they have like an additional effect for saving throws. They give you temp health. And for using them for attack, they also have then their own attack effect.
Yes.
Cool. See here.
Just remember, no matter how high your number is, 95% is still going to be the total amount of accuracy you have.
Yes.
Considering Yanogu hasn't done anything to really need a saving throw against confirming an attack or doing the extra bit of damage with it, is probably a safe move.
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm just trying to think of if this is gonna be worth it because this is gonna use like a ton of my key points.
What's stunning him?
Sorry, I'm reading my stuff.
A reminder that stunning strikes works on basically everything because like nothing.
Oh no! I wasn't. I mean, I could, but I wasn't thinking of using that.
Why? It's cheap and it's funny.
The metric that we always go by.
You
Cheap and
realize
funny.
nothing can really stop stunning strikes. Outside of legendary creatures who can auto-pass, but once they're out of those, it's just...
That's
kinda...
actually a really, really good strategy for this particular fight. If he
True.
runs out of legendary saves and actions, it makes the fight so much easier. Which,
Okay, how many? Let's see here. Hold on. So 7. Okay. Lazarus is gonna move a few feet, and then I don't want to do this.
Bars gets closer.
I get one step closer.
That's stupid.
One
This is
micro
the
step
JoJo
in.
meme. This is the stupid JoJo meme of, oh, you're approaching me. I have to get closer to punch you.
I mean,
Literally that.
not wrong.
Okay, sure, let's do this. So Zaris is gonna take bonus action to summon his fishes, or wait, what is it called?
You've already done the tentacle summoning.
No, this is different. So that was the arms of the astral self. This is the visage of the astral self, and it's basically a helmet.
Okay, hold on, let me pull this up.
And together, that gives me the body of the astral self, which is, it doesn't have that effect, but visually, it just looks like armor across Cyrus's body. And as long as I have both of those, that doesn't require a key point.
Oh, that's impressive.
It's what?
That's scary.
The fact that Chris says it's scary scares me.
It's always that moment.
Okay, we'll see how this works. So I'm gonna hit him with my axe and do a stunning strike with that. See if this works. Cool. So that hits, and then he needs to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, you say?
Constitution.
Oddly not a source of magic. I'm gonna use the legendary resistance to succeed.
Okay, that's fine. So he succeeds. And then I'm gonna use my inspiration die to then hit him with an unarmed strike using my arms because it gives me extra range, so I can hit him from here.
Right.
And Janine, what am I rolling for the inspiration?
Oh gosh.
This is why
I
said
believe
should
it was a
Dude,
D10.
this is legit just JoJo's. What the fuck?
This is why I say she should have just like written it down on
Oh,
a
we're
sticky
level
note.
12. So it's a D8.
I'll roll it because I said I would, but I don't think this is gonna help.
It's legitimately you just summoned a stand and are attacking.
yes. The
You got a
the
plus
astral
8.
self is JoJo.
So 16 plus 8, 24, does that hit?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I don't remember what you said the die does, Janine.
So
but
The target and each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it must succeed a Constitution saving throw against my spell DC, or take thunder damage equal to the number rolled on the die.
This isn't technically magic though.
I don't know what it counts as.
I also don't know what it counts as. Ugh.
I'm gonna not count it as because it's not a magical. Because it's not a spell.
No,
But it's another magical effect though, which technically counts.
yeah, I
think.
don't.
Blurry vision.
I don't know.
It does not tell me whether or not it counts as magic or not.
Yeah.
Is
Oh.
Okay, well, I deal damage, and then because I have my armor on, as if I hit an enemy with my arms, I can deal extra damage equal to my martial arts die, which is, I think, just a D8.
Yes.
So that'll then be 7 plus 5 for damage, and then
plus whatever Janine does if it goes.
yeah, plus whatever Janine's thing is.
Because it's College of Creation, and almost everything you do is basically creating, which is a sort of magic. I'm gonna rule it as a magical effect. And I still fail, so I pass. And that is lost resistances, unfortunately. So you deal 12 damage. Okay.
Yeah, so I deal the first hit and then the second hit, which, yeah, 7 and 5, 12 damage for that one. Okay, and that's my turn. Not as much damage as I wanted, but that's fine.
We're annoying him?
I mean, yeah.
Oren.
I need to get rid of my inspiration.
wait, is it resistance against magic right now? Sorry.
It still has magic resistance. It no longer has legendary resistance.
Woo!
So if I attack it with spells, still gonna take less damage, but it can take it.
No, if you attack it with anything that requires a saving throw, it still gets advantage against it.
Saving throws, got it. Okay. Then we're just gonna keep going with Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
You'd be surprised how few creatures actually bother you hit once. There's very few creatures that actually like straight up are immune or resist force damage, by the way, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a 10.
No, for real though, Eldritch Blast is probably like one of the best attack spells.
It's almost never you almost can never find a creature that can resist or have immunity against it, but you'll always be able to just find uses for it too.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. So the other effect of the armor is that it deflects energy, so it would be able to deflect and use half damage.
No,
for
not against
that kind of thing.
Blast. Eldritch Blast counts as force damage, which is one of the few damage types that just nothing in this game really counts for.
So the deflect energy does include force damage. That's why I was asking about it earlier. But
I want I read it, but let me double check. Oh, right. There's force. I'm used to it being at the very end of everything.
Use the force.
Either way, it doesn't matter because it doesn't affect Zars right now. So
you're not being shot at.
I'm not being shot at. I'm just being kicked. So
don't tempt, Chris.
I mean, I still am alive. Speaking of which, snaps another zombie in half. Not even gonna roll. There's no way the zombie survives. 3 hits.
You don't know that. You just gotta believe. With the power of friendship, it will survive.
yeah.
what am I gonna do?
Have you not seen anime?
Friendship, man.
We're not playing anime.
What do you
we're
mean?
playing
Have I
D&D.
not seen anime?
I'm just saying to Chris, is like, have you not seen the anime of Power of Friendship? How powerful it can be.
Listen, man, if you want to play anything based on an anime game, we gotta go play Anima. Which is completely different and fucked up systems that you will never learn.
Yeah.
Blank, it's your turn.
The pink.
Make your turn. Okay, magic missile. Let's
Only
go.
click once,
Pew
Jamie.
pew.
Only click
Are you-
once.
I have it.
Are you upcasting it?
Oh my.
Did a little better this time.
I mean, it's magic
Yeah.
missile. It's not exactly a record-breaking damage,
Yes.
Oh,
but it is consistent.
That is
It's
a
consistent
that's
and
a
it
full
hits.
house if I have ever seen one.
If he's focusing on a spell, he has to make a concentration check.
He's not. I will give magic missile its due. It is one of the most consistent spells in the game.
Ooh.
I'm trying to help.
You are helping. Every
You are.
little bit counts.
The amount of creatures and anything else that brings the shield level 1 spell is insanely low. Anyways, as the turn
Anyways.
passes, let's see here now. The cackling of our Knoll Lord ends. Not because you have killed the Knoll,
No.
because the sky itself begins to glow a golden hue as everybody turns their eyes, including Nick.
Oh, what?
Borg.
Oh, I
It's
actually
a
had I actually noticed something. Oh, cool.
Borg notices the sky actually lights up for once.
Oh, it's tea time.
Does Borg still not know we're fighting this thing?
Yep.
No.
Probably
Oh.
not.
I like Chris said, like I got distracted by these guys. I couldn't see the monster, and Borg is enraged, so he's tunnel visioned.
Nice.
Anyways, descending from the heavens is this person that Orin is currently standing on. Statue. The angel Zariel descends, and behind her is a ginormous gold-furred mammoth with feathered wings.
Huh.
As Zariel descends, she quickly and easily deals with Yanogu, slashing him and opening a portal at the same time as the mammoth rams Yanogu directly into the portal, casting him into whatever dimension he needs to be in.
Well, they just stole our kill.
I wouldn't call it that.
Hey, you guys ran out of zombies.
Oh god.
I mean, yeah, we would have died.
Yeah. We barely survived this one.
Look, the dead zombies. They serve as well. From the west, you guys hear and can see a giant cloud of dust as an army of warhorses and their knights come charging in to assist. Mainly because this isn't even like the greater host of the demons that are still out there. None of you have any idea, except for maybe Plank, of who these are.
Should we roll?
Zara sure doesn't.
You can roll history.
I don't think Cyrus knows history very well.
Borg is history not buff.
You met technically a descendant of these people. They're the Hell Riders, which supposedly followed Zariel to Hell. But before that, they were enlisted by Zariel to help fight fiends in the realms. Borg stares at Zariel.
Will you stop it?
Completely two separate beings.
I know, but this is what the Borg is one-sided. One's one-minded. Here's Zariel, Zaris.
Yeah, that's the logic we're going with here.
That's what Borg's logic is.
Always.
As the group slowly just realizes that things are winding down, they also realize that the ghost they found in the cathedral, at least the living embodiment of it, is teleported close to them. Mostly to just in realization that the dream is coming to a close. And you guys have somehow succeeded.
Woo! None of us died.
Darn it.
Somehow.
Borg
Somehow, it was
has
close.
not killed all his
They have
all
to
the
roll up new
enemies.
character.
Sad. Borg was about to kill the last bird person.
That's true.
Borg is now unsatisfied.
You know what? He can deal.
Yeah.
As the dream begins to fizzle out, time kind of freezes for a second before Zariel resumes movement. And begins to talk to the party in the weird limbo state of reality. She states that you now slaughtered those I swore to protect. I can stop him and others like him. I might have to give up all I stand for, but I could stem the tide of chaos and save many lives from the demonic terrors of the abyss. Were you in my place, would you risk it all to save others? And she asks each of you this in turn.
I wasn't paying attention. What?
Would you risk it all to save people, including like throwing yourself into the abyss?
I think we've already done that.
What? I am. Borg is confused.
Borg's confused. What do you mean you're confused?
Person brings up weird question.
Oh my god.
Would
Borg
Borg
is never gonna
gamble
ask to have more than 2 brain cells.
Would Borg gamble his life if it meant being more rich in the end?
Sure. Yes.
Let's restructure it for Borg.
No hesitation on that one.
Hey, money involved, you can convince me in anything. Nearly anything.
Well, it's okay.
Sure.
Sure.
Anything if money's involved? Oh my god, dear lord. That's honestly a little concerning.
You're not wrong.
You just thought about this now, 50 sessions later, Janine?
No! Well, it's the fact that it can be like anything. Like he will be convinced of anything.
No, I didn't say. I said most things. Yes, I'll be able. Borg can be easily convinced.
Lauren, what's
Okay.
your belief structure here? Would you
I
risk
mean,
it
for a
all?
good story, definitely going into hell. I'm in hell for a good story. So
I mean, we are in
We are there. Well, we're in a dream sequence right now.
still part of it.
Zaris.
What would Zart? Zars would say sure. He's all for the adventure. and if it's to protect his fellow monks, then he would do it.
Plank.
Kinda already in the process, so let's keep going.
And then Orteg chooses not to answer.
Ooh. Tricky.
Edgy boy. Anyways, the party, except for Orteg, for answering that they would risk everything, receives a charm of vitality from Zariel. And the charm
Ooh.
of vitality allows the characters the benefit of a potion of vitality as an action. Once you do so, the charm vanishes.
Charm of vitality. Adding that.
It's not an item.
Oh, never mind then.
It's like a magical effect.
Ooh.
And then the potion of vitality is when you drink this, it removes any exhaustion you're suffering and cures any disease or poison affecting you. And for the next 24 hours, you always regain the maximum of your hit points for any hit die you spend. And that stays with you until you use it.
Cool, because I'm going to forget about it.
I was going to say, mark that down, because
I was gonna say, I'm trying to figure out where to mark that down.
It is a permanent magical effect on you.
Until we use it?
Oh no, you're asking me to do things on the computer. That's not good.
I will add it to Plink sheet.
Thank you.
So is it a spell?
No, so charms are a weird system in the game.
Yeah, I don't know much about
where it's because you almost will never run into them. They're really fringe cases of you've done something for a very strong character, and you'll receive a benefit for it.
What was it called again? Potion of what?
It's called Charm of Vitality, which gives you
That's
the
right.
benefits of a Potion of Vitality once.
It's kind of like how the old boon system used to work.
Yeah, it's basically a boon. In this case, the Charm of Vitality is a one-use instance. They like the thing I'm looking at also has them as listed as like dark gifts and stuff. Most of the charms seem to vanish when you activate it.
Okay, I'll put it there for right now.
Yeah, I put it in additional features and traits on Plink sheet.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's where I also put it.
It makes the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
I put it under allies and organization because I have too many things under additional features and traits.
I also have a lot of things under additional features, but
I
it's
just
fine.
put it in my
We'll get-
treasure. I just put in my treasures.
I
As
guess.
long as we can find it,
No, I won't.
that's what counts.
No, I won't.
That's the fun part.
I will forget about it. I'll guarantee it. I will forget about it until Chris.
Yeah, I
brings it up.
needed to put it somewhere where I would see it, which would be my features and traits. Otherwise, I would forget it.
I forgot.
Like how I forget I have a bunch of bones.
I forgot I had the period
rid of
of
some of these
wound
bones.
closure. Apparently.
I mean,
I have to say, I do this every single time I play D&D. I somehow, it's either me or another character who collects bones, but we never do anything with the bones. We're just collecting bones.
I mean,
Like-
yeah, that's
Make
whenever
bones-
I
make
play
bone
a
soup.
weird character, I have my character collect the bones.
Make bone soup.
Zara's at least made a kind of ceremonial thing out of one of the bones.
It's fun to have characters with weird hobbies. Like a
It's fun to
barbarian.
just start like pulling things out of your sack and being like, "Oh, there's that bone."
It's fun.
The question is, do you replace the bones, or you just like as you collect new bones, or you just keep them?
You just keep them until you can't carry anymore, and then you can go through your collection.
At least it's not the tooth fairy.
The tooth fairy. Yeah.
Anyways,
Now
that you've answered light flashes and you guys are now returned to your real bodies. None the
woo,
worse for wear, by the way. Everything is fine.
good.
You guys have been asleep for a bit.
Borg has headache.
Borg is a headache sometimes.
Oh.
Borg,
A
stop hitting
truer
yourself.
statement has been uttered.
Borg's just been sitting there hitting himself with his axe within his rage. Anyways, the group stands again before the days, atop which glows the sword of Zariel. Lulu and the ghost warrior Yale, which you've met before and was the one who sent you on the request, are standing there still. Lulu tells you, I remember everything now. I remember Edelgan being the last straw. We followed Zariel to Avernus, but the evil was there, and it was too much for us. In Zariel's desperate hour, Asmodeus arrived and promised Zariel everything. Infernal legions to end the blood war, and all of that, but she had to give up all of her power to become a lord of the Nine Hells. Or to give fealty to the Lord of Nine Hells. She accepted, and Yale and I decided to hide her sword, hoping we could redeem her one day. Also because it would be very scary to have it otherwise. I gave up my magic and memories, and Yale gave up her life to construct this place to protect the sword. Yale states that you have faced many trials to claim the sword of Zariel. However, there is still one more trial to face. The days is inscribed stating that the hero who becomes one with this blade exists no longer. The question now remains, which of you is brave enough to draw the sword?
I mean, I'm kind of screwed no matter what we do here, so yeah.
Jamie.
But I'm not wrong.
Is this about your deal?
Yeah. That's gonna bite everybody in the butt.
Mainly you, but yes.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
What happened?
I don't know.
Jamie is basically saying she will sacrifice herself.
Because she says, is the deal was to get the sword?
No, the deal isn't to get the sword, it's the Eye of Vecna.
All right. Was that part of the sword? Or where was that?
No, it's
No,
nothing
it's
to do with
something
the
else.
sword.
Completely separate.
All right.
Tiamat wants the Eye of Vecna. That's not a good thing. But I do not have an option.
Isn't there ways to break curses?
It's not a curse.
Oh.
It's a deal.
Oh.
It is a forced deal.
That was the sword.
Oh yeah.
Everything's a forced deal.
Woo.
Technically,
least-
all of you are able to draw the sword at this time.
Woo.
Having passed the trials, the sword put forward.
Woo.
So yeah, plank volunteers. That way prevents other bad stuff from happening.
Yay, bad stuff. Wait a second.
I don't know if you want to yay that.
I don't know if we want Plank to technically have the sword.
If it stop existing, that's not a I'm confused.
Yes. Hi, confused.
I
Well,
am very, very confused now.
Well, are we doing what Lulu wants and trying to redeem Zariel?
Is there a way to do so without causing a great imbalance?
Well, we need the sword, and we need to give it to Zariel somehow, right?
Borg don't care. He want money.
That seems like a bad idea.
A reminder that the sword is an objective to help stop Zariel. Well, the true goal is to still, get Etril back out of hell.
You know,
We have the control rods to get rid of the Guardian, but we didn't have a way to get rid of Zariel if she decided to fuck with us.
Oh.
That's why we're here. Ball gave you the control, gave you quotation marks, the control rods to release the Guardian, which is keeping Etril in hell. In exchange, he told you where to find the Sword of Zariel in order to, one, make sure you guys weren't getting fucked over if Zariel showed up to stop you.
and
Well, if she dies, or you guys die, or she gets redeemed, he's technically the next de facto leader in line for Archduke, so it all works out for him.
It's literally not a lose scenario for him.
None of this is a lose-lose scenario, but you also have a contract not to name him if you somehow fuck this up.
send all the demons to his place.
That won't do anything.
Cause chaos.
I mean, it will, because he's a devil. If Nick sent all the demons to him, that would just be the Blood War. Anyways, someone still has to
What are
draw
you
the
gonna-
sword.
I thought Plinkly was doing it.
I'm confused. I thought Plink stopped existing if...
Plink both will and will not exist, technically.
He'll become a ghost. A spirit.
What?
Plink the person will not die, but Plink the character in technical personality is not going to be the same.
Oh, so that would not stop the yes of Tiamat.
What?
The deal.
Yeah, but it was like, but you just have to get the item. Why would that? I'm confused.
I have Vecna falling into the hands of Tiamat is a very, very bad thing.
Yeah. If Plank still exists, in a sense, it should probably not be Plank that draws the sword.
Oh.
I thought it's like stop existence, poop, someone else picks up the sword.
I'm
Only
confused.
you 5 in the room can technically pick up the sword outside of angels.
Say that one more time, because I swear to God you said words, and then for some reason it did not.
The only people who can currently wield the sword are you 5, 6, whoever number math,
6?
or tag.
He was there.
5.
Wouldn't that still be 5?
I don't know.
Or are you counting Lulu?
Yeah, I'm trying to
counting
figure out if
Mooncolor,
you're-
but
Oh.
that'd be weird.
What about Eclipse? Eclipse was there.
Eclipse isn't a sentient creature.
Oh, wait.
Or isn't the proper level of sentience for this, and also is a
Oh.
fiend, so.
Oh, okay. Sad. Sag.
Sorry, I am making things worse, is pretty much what's going on.
So because of that deal,
Okay,
Plink
so if
can't
Plink
get it.
pulls it, that's a bad idea. That's That's what we've confirmed.
Yeah.
No, it's be fine if Plink did it. I'm just saying it doesn't. That out of all the fighters, Plink is probably not the best choice to swing a sword.
Oh,
Is that what you were meaning?
Is it permanently like stuck to them for a while or whatever?
It automatically attunes to you.
Ah. Wait.
So
I see. Well, I see what this conundrum is.
So best bet would be Zaris or Borg, because I'm not a sword user either.
Pretty much at this point. But I think Zaris is dedicated to their life to the axe.
You know, we've been through a lot together. We went through couples therapy. It was rough, man, but we worked it out.
Doesn't mean
we're good
your
now.
relationship's gonna last forever. Your axe might cheat on you.
What?
Dude, hey man, don't say that. Don't put things in Zaris's head.
So is a yes for Zaris or is a no for Zaris? Because Borg does not care.
I mean, I think technically Zaris would not want to necessarily take the sword. I mean, he can. He just wouldn't use it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is one of those types of like, damn, what do we do?
Yeah.
Borg has no care. He uses his fists or great axe. That's mainly it. Or rams. He uses his whole body. Swords usually is not his thing. But I can use swords. I've used scimitars.
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 Please stop.
No. I've used I'm versatile in a lot of weapons because I've used them all. Including my fists.
In your face.
So, I don't know how people want to play this. I mean, if Zaris takes it, again, he's not going to use it. But Zaris can.
Are we convincing Zaris to take it or are we convincing Borg to take it?
I don't know what we're doing.
I feel like we keep...
What does Plink and Orin say?
Orin is just floating, staring at you guys.
What does Plink say, Jamie? Because you usually are the voice of reason.
What does the Plink say?
I'll point out it does not change your class. So...
I already have a talking shield, too, still.
Which would actually probably make more sense for Plink.
Well, the shield's all attached to me, and we're buddy buddies. We're gonna stick to the end.
Your buddies.
It's a voice. It's another voice in my head.
Does Plink take the magical girl sword?
I think Plink is the unfortunate option. I hope it doesn't bite us in the butt with the Eye of Vecna thing.
Well, again, is Plink using that as a voice of reason that Plink should take it, or gonna convince Zaris or Borg to take it? Because currently Borg and Zaris don't care enough to just take it.
Technically,
somebody's got to tell one of them.
That's gonna be a boring final confrontation.
Mm-hmm.
Just a metagaming thing. Ordeg could take it, but I don't. That's just me talking to me for an hour and a half. I'm gonna be honest. That's kind of like the cop-out problem.
That image.
Chris talking to a mirror.
You hijack the story. We're no longer involved. We're just now sitting there listening to you go through this whole.
That's kind of been the problem of Ordeg for the longest time at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Chris is one of the few DMs who did not create a DMPC because of some like power tripping thing and was like forced into it by their players.
That was literally why he came back. I'm pretty sure that was the reason why Chris brought him back, just because we were struggling in the sewers and whatnot.
Yeah, Ordeg's specifically here because you guys have like really randomly dedicated DPS that just is all over the place.
Wait, is that
Yeah,
me?
see,
real
like-
problem
Zaris?
damage.
You had like no full control DPS, which also was hard.
Yeah,
Trip
no.
battles sucked otherwise without me, without Orteg around.
Yeah.
Because I'm a blocker, I'm not a fighter.
So, do you convince Borg or Zaris? I think it's best you convince Borg or Zaris. You're the voice of reasoning.
Basically, does Plink say I think Zara should take it, or does Plink say I think Borg should take it? That's
Mm.
Borg will,
Okay,
Borg will listen to Plink. I will just say that.
So as I was saying before, the other choice is we do need to figure out who can convince Zariel to not be Zariel.
Who has
Not
the
be
high?
evil.
Well, the highest charmer is Orin.
Because
I-
technically, Borg won't actually give a shit and will probably try to fight.
Yes.
Well,
Zaris is
that-
a 50-50 shot.
That is most likely the chance, yes, unless you guys
Yeah.
really convince Borg to be like there
Like,
would be
it's
money
not fair,
involved
it's
in
matter.
like
Link actually has a boot in this race by wanting her town returned to the material plane.
Has a boot in the race, but the charisma.
who
Ugh.
has the second highest
Well-
charisma?
None of us have very good charisma.
Okay, I'll
Orin does.
give you
Orin
give you a bit of a spoiler. Don't care about what your Christmas score currently is.
you just have to be stubborn enough, I guess.
Borg
No,
can
it's-
try talking to people if there is money involved to be like there's more benefit to just talk instead of fighting.
See, that's Borg's problem. Borg is thinking like he's gonna be Borg if he takes the sword.
Hey, I've talked to a shield before, so I have experience. I experienced talking to
Not-
random deities,
Not quite the same thing.
random people. I've talked to.
Basically, whoever picks up the sword has to convince Zariel to like not take over their body.
No, has to later convince Ariel to redeem herself. At least if
Oh,
you want
sorry.
Lulu to
That's my
help
bad.
support you guys.
I wonder how hard that's going to be. Who's good? Who is good at rolling? Actually,
There-
is,
Attack
I think it's gonna
roll?
be RPG based.
is it just convincing, or do we have to roll like to? Oh, whoopsie!
I mean, I'm gonna need more than just rolls.
Why did my blocker just do that? I hate
You're
that.
gonna need to make a convincing argument. Do some actual role playing.
Basically,
What was that last part? Because I got distracted because something popped up on my screen.
you guys have to be convincing. You not just rolls. You actually have to be convinced.
You have to do some actual role playing and talk your way out of it instead of
Who's good at making
fighting.
speeches?
None of us, but
I was gonna say all of us are like social inverts. I don't.
The only part I actually have some of that experience because I actually did like leadership stuff. So
As
technically,
you or Borg. Although then again, I did just say that. Don't worry about that.
I mean, there's ways to convince Borg. I'm just saying.
I mean, technically,
I mean, Jamie, if you want
Well,
to try it, you can, but I don't think that's the best idea.
I'm just gonna say this right now. Zaris likes Orin the most out of this group, mostly because she helped with the therapy with the axe. So if
Yes.
Orin tells Zaris, "Hey, I need you to take this sword," and then instead of fighting, convince this person like to be better, Zaris will try.
Borg is
I'm
like
just gonna say that.
Borg is the same thing, but with Plink.
Oh my god.
Zaris essentially has a debt to Orin right now.
Borg likes Plink because she is small and nice, and also she lets Borg throw her sometimes.
Oh my god. What the fudge are these dynamics here?
This is a weird. This is not going well.
No,
Why
I mean,
is this the
again,
hardest part
Okay,
of the session?
Weirdly tempted. Weirdly tempted to metagame and be like Orin, like to Zaris. It is your turn to heal another.
You can. You can be like, I have given you my teachings. Now take it and pass it along.
But, I mean, worst comes to worst. Ugh.
what's going to be our convincing rate?
Not very high.
Honestly, now part of me just wants to see Chris talk to Chris for a while.
Oh man.
I feel like I should apologize to Chris, but also like this is what DM's sign up for.
That's what the DM's for, to just talk to himself.
To put up with his weird players.
Kristen to sign up
Yeah,
for this.
we're an interesting group.
We're all nutters.
So
Do we want to flip a coin, or what do we want to do?
Okay, out of character, do either of you guys care that much? Or like out of character? Do either of you two care?
Out of character? No, not completely. It'd be fun, but Zars doesn't, or I guess I don't care who actually has it.
I think either way, because it sounds like it depends on if Orin or if Plink speaks up.
Like to me,
I can make that decision for my character, and I think Jamie can make that decision for her character. So out of character, I want to know who actually is interested in doing this.
Like, logically speaking, Borg with a sword makes more sense in terms of attacking. Talking.
No, I want to know what you would have more fun with. I want to know what you as the player want to do, and we will...
I legit can't. I don't know. I legit don't know. All I can say is, like, logically speaking, with the sword owning by Borg, that's it. I don't know what other fun I could do with it. I mean, I've had the shield, I have had other stuff, but I legitimately do not know what else it could be done.
So the question is, because it sounds like there's going to be a thing of potentially convincing Zariel.
Yeah.
And I want to know, because some people enjoy doing heavy RP and trying to do that convincing and stuff like that, and some people don't. And I want to know if either of you out of character, regardless of how realistic it is for your character, like, would you be interested in trying that? Would you want to? Would you find that fun? Because it sounds like we can make it work for either of your guys' favor. We just have to, out of character, decide what we want to do.
That's the issue. Again, my statement still does not change. I don't know, because I have not done that stuff.
That's true. You haven't really done that.
So I legitimately cannot say.
Venture into D&D proper.
I cannot say legitimately on any regard. Only Lissa can, but then even then, she doesn't care per se and all that stuff. So I legitimately can't say.
I'm just gonna say, doing stuff like that isn't my strong suit. I will say that, but I don't mind it. I still think it's fun.
If you think it's fun, we can have you do it. Orin will step up and convince you to do it.
Are you okay with that, Nick, or would you like to try doing that?
I legitimately don't mind trying, but I just don't know what to expect. I don't know what to do, etc. I'm going into this legitimately blind. That's all it is. I don't know if I would do a good job or not.
It doesn't matter if you do a good job. Whatever job you do is the one that you end up doing. It's just whether or not you want to try it out.
Yeah, that still doesn't really give me any basis. Again, I really don't know. I don't mind trying. I just don't know.
Right.
So it sounds like Nick is pretty hesitant at this. I'm just reflecting what I'm understanding, and I know I'm doing this very much out of character, but it's because we have to decide out of character for the
I'm
characters who need to make the decisions to make
Oh,
their
I'm-
decisions
I'm-
in character.
I'm not hesitant.
So-
I'm more of like I'm in the neutral state because I can't decide. I'm not hesitant. I'm just neutral. I'll go with whatever your guys' decision.
So Nick doesn't feel strongly about trying this out.
Sure, if you want to word it like that.
And it sounds like Lissa knows that she has fun with this, even if it's not always even if she's not always good at it.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Cool. Then we're gonna go with Zaris then, and I'm sure that there will be other RP opportunities for Nick. Everybody okay with that?
I'm fine with that. Is everyone else good?
Jamie,
Yeah.
are you good?
Sorry.
Unless Jamie really wanted to go down the weird path of her having the sword and the contract and
Yeah, unless Jamie wanted it all.
Right.
No. Yeah, no. 'Cause I thought it was like absorbed by sword. Poof. Not is still existent. Okay.
Do we get the? Are we going with the meme of Borg sitting there watching the two Spider-Men pointing at each other because he can't figure out the name?
Pretty much.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Again, every time you say Zariel in character or whatever, Borg's just gonna keep staring at Zaris.
this is gonna be so much worse now. But
Oh my god, yeah. So we're supposed to sword. This is gonna be awful.
Yeah.
okay, so here's what happened.
That's the thing. Is like Borg is gonna start thinking you're Zariel actually.
my
The
God.
reincarnation. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. He's like, if you don't want that to be like the going joke, that's what Borg is gonna keep doing.
Oh
Looks
my God.
nothing alike, by the way.
I know.
That's why I'm
Very
saying like
different.
it's only based on the name. You guys must be related. That's what.
Yes, totally related.
Okay, here's what happens because the sword is in the stone, right, Chris? I'm not.
Yeah, on the days. Yes.
Can we just
literal
take the stone?
in the
Okay.
stone.
So Orin floats above the sword after you guys kind of going back and forth and not being sure, and touching prestidigitate creates a spotlight glittery effect over the sword.
You don't have to. It's already doing that itself.
I am increasing it. It is being
blinded.
increased. I'm going full
It
theatrics
is
here.
now blinding.
My
Heavenly
eyes!
Orchestra sings in the background.
And then in this Orin in comment, first time in a while, it's Zaris, it is your turn to heal another. Take the teachings that you have gotten from me for you and your axe, and it is your turn to pull the sword and heal another.
Oh man, wonderful speech. Zaris looks at Orin floating above this very bright sword. Looks down at his axe, has a silent conversation, and gives a very serious nod. And then dramatically slow walks up to the sword.
Orin the music is going it is that music of anticipation and a hero is born and
very dramatic. The lighting, the music,
Everything.
all the ambiance. All we're missing is the cheering crowd.
I have only so many hands and so many spells. Somebody else has to do the
You got 4 other people here to cheer.
Oh yay. Just what he wanted. Okay, well yeah, Zaris will
Mooncolor will stop their hub.
Why don't we just have Mooncolor take it sometimes? I'm curious. We never added Mooncolor.
Because Mooncolor's a unicorn and technically doesn't have hands.
Use your
It's
mouth.
the sound of two hooves cloofing.
Who's gloofing?
Again, it was Chris talked to Chris for an hour and a half. I don't know what you want from me.
That's fine. Okay, well,
Kind of been
Zarus
voting for that.
attaches his very trusty hand axe that has given their permission to his belt, and then grabs the sword and attempts to pull it out, or just pulls it out.
Yep. The sword comes clean freely of its own will, as the sword is an actual sentient sword.
Perfect.
It deigns you worthy to pull, and as you pull, the world around you just explodes in light. Technically for everybody, the world just kind of explodes, and where there was once the giant citadel and the scab that you guys had to crawl through, you're just now standing under the Avernus sky.
Oh, so it like just completely disappears.
No, it explodes.
It explodes.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
but we're okay.
Yes, everybody inside the Citadel is fine. Everybody that wasn't inside the Citadel is now either dead or 1,000 feet plus away.
Woo.
Not my problem.
Yeah. They're over
That's-
there. Not my problem.
We'll probably have to call the session there because there's a lot of stuff that Alyssa's gonna have to learn before we keep going.
Woo!
And we also have to level up to level 13.
Yes,
Hey!
is
Nice.
this the highest level I've ever been? I think it is.
I think this is the highest level I've leveled up from, but I've been played higher levels.
I mean, yes, there's definitely that. Hold on. Let me just...
Are you gonna DM me?
I will have to link you the
The info.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, I noticed Blank had just left Roll20 a little while ago.
Her
Guess our
phone probably
laptop. Yeah, laptop or whatever. Quit. Poop.
That's
I
fine.
went to Discord. If I
Okay.
go into Discord, the web browser says no.
Okay.
So for Zarus, the sword automatically attunes the moment you pull it out. So you don't have to worry about attunement time.
Oh my gosh. I have so many things. How much stuff can I have attuned at once again? Isn't there a limit?
Because the sword's an artifact, it doesn't care.
Oh, perfect. So I have quite a few stuff.
I like to rule that artifacts don't give a shit because they're uniques.
Well, I would
They're
prefer
like,
that.
I will attune to you. None of these have anything on me.
None of these other attunements can even compare. Okay.
So yeah, now you see what we'll have to do at some point, including leveling Zarus up to 13.
Oh my gosh. So much to do. Ugh. Okay. Woo! We leveled up. We survived. None of us died.
Woo!
Woo! That was a
So
shocker.
close there for a bit.
It was a bit touch and go for most of us, but you know, we all did
I'm
it. We
back.
pulled through.
I am genuinely surprised we survived that.
I mean, as soon as Orin fell off the statue, that was that was a bit scary.
Yeah, no, I legitimately thought we all were dead.
I mean, if Zarus kept getting punted, it would not have been pretty. But yeah, we did it. We survived. All of us. For another survived for another fight.
Yep. So everybody's going to have to level up to 13 before next session, and then not only does Lissa have to do that, we have to basically choose a new personality for Zaris.
Yeah.
Personality shift. Yeah.
And it has to be based on the chart you're seeing in that.
Yeah, I see.
What's
There's quite a lot to do.
It's not as bad as you think. I didn't make you guys do the personality charts technically when you started, so it's more this is how most character generations work if you don't have an idea in mind.
That's true. I did a rough thing for them, but
You don't
whatever, it
have
doesn't matter.
to roll either. You can just choose one from each. And just
Oh,
roll
okay.
Rolling is if you really just have no idea what to do. But I'll let you choose unless you're just lost and don't have a choice.
Well, I'll look through them and decide. And if nothing else, I'll roll.
Obviously, we'll do it whenever we get a chance. It could be next Sunday. We all level up and do this to prepare for the final sessions.
We're getting so close.
Ooh. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Oh my gosh, it's 11. This is the latest I've stayed up in months.
To be fair, we
Mm.
were sick. I was sick all last week, and I was just going to bed at like 9:30, and Jamie just decided that was probably for the best for her too.
9:30 is my usual limit, so this is crazy party central.
But at least you see why I said charisma doesn't matter.
Yes. Probably a good thing.
Dear. Sherry. I'm gonna
well,
turn off
I was
the
done.
iPad.
Ours is
I'm
going
glad
to
we
be
survived.
very interesting after this, by the way.
What?
Ours is going to be very interesting for a bit.
Cyrus is gonna be, yes, very different.
I'm gonna turn off my iPad, yeah. Good night, everybody.
Alright.
Good night,
Good
Jamie.
night. That was fun.
Oh, someone else bumped.
That was Janine.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, I should probably get off too.
She got stuff to do.
Didn't even
Stuff
say
to do.
goodbye.
Oh,
And she
he's
back.
back.
I
I
was gonna
clicked
say,
the wrong button.
didn't even say goodbye.
Yes, the meme. The Spider-Man meme from Cyrus and Zariel.
Well, to be fair, considering what I'm reading, it's only gonna get worse.
By the way, Nick, I swear to God, if the next session isn't Zaris or Zariel, I'm gonna be mad. just for the board perspective on what the fuck going on.
No, don't worry. I'm gonna make sure Alyssa has a hard time.
I know.
And also you're gonna have to keep explaining.
Right.
Because Morg is gonna be always confused.
Which is fine.
Not fine for Zarius.
Zarius? You're now combining the names.
Man, we're just lost here.
You know, at some point it will probably be Zaris slash Zariel. It will be like Zariel, Zarisel, or
You just said
Zariel.
Zarius.
Okay,
Zarius.
if Orin had died, I have to say I should bring in then Za starting like a character with a Za name. Just make it even worse.
That would be so funny.
Borg will not make you guys hear the end of it.
I don't even know. What's going on.
Even if you guys
Borg gets
explain
even
it,
more confused.
even if you explain it like the 100th time, he'll be like, so does that mean that you guys are lost cousins or lost cousins?
We'll look nothing alike at the same time.
At least you know what Lulu's capable of now.
Yeah.
You saw the mega elephant.
The mega elephant.
Yep.
Okay, well, that was fun. I'm glad we survived.
Yay.
Woo!
Ooh.
And now we have something to look forward to next session.
True.
Which may not be by the rest of this month.
I mean, we can get together to do a level up session before then, just because I know we need to do that.
No, we could technically do that next week, theoretically, but I don't even know if I will be free by then.
I mean, it's just whoever joins when. You and I can do it probably tomorrow, Nick, before we do stuff with James. If you want.
Cool, we can make sure I want to kill some innocents tomorrow.
We're playing Ghost Recon Wildlands, me, him, and James, and Nick has a really bad time at just killing random innocent civilians, whether on accident or on purpose, I don't know yet.
More so purpose.
The game doesn't really stop him, is the problem.
It does warn you, saying one more kill will cause a game over, but I stop until that box disappears, and then I can kill like about a few more people. Or explode.
Or explode, he says.
If I explode, I can kill like 20 people in one go, and they will not yell at me.
That's a statement.
I've been testing the game's limits, and so far,
Obviously.
James has witnessed hundreds of people dying, and they're not just enemies.
So anyways, that's Yanogu.
Woo!
That was probably the most terrifying fight, at least.
I mean, yeah. It's not the only fight where someone has almost died, but it's probably the only one where multiple of us have almost died, even after we do a bunch of healing.
I mean, to be honest, the first time that we had someone almost die was it like the second session ever?
Yeah.
I think it was
Yeah.
the first session, possibly the first session, because we were in a dungeon, and Lissa, you somehow got almost down to critical health.
I was failing all of my rolls.
It was the first or second session, and you were almost dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was definitely some issues that first session, if I remember it. Or the first
It's
few
fine.
sessions.
We did end up surviving.
We did it!
We did it!
We only
We
said
did it,
end up
yeah.
surviving for now.
For now, he says.
Well, yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna have to make a new character picture now. And I
Cool.
have a sword.
Cool. Make sure you send it to me so I can update it on the screen.
Oh, you can find pictures of the Sword of Zariel online, by the way.
No,
I was just gonna do that.
No, I want Lissa to make a custom one.
It kind of reminds me of the magic sword from like Legend of Zelda 2.
Oh.
Zelda 2?
Yeah, the Sword of Zariel looks like the magic sword from Legend of Zelda 2.
Adventures of Link?
Yes.
Oh. Random design, but okay.
It's,
Oh,
I mean,
it kind of does.
see?
Oh, interesting.
Sword of Zariel.
Oh, God.
Will wants more chaos, by the way.
I'm not gonna be that detailed in the drawing. That's a bit too-
That's fine. You have to remember it's an angelic longsword.
Yes. Fun. Okay, cool. Well, that was a lot
Technically,
of fun.
Oh, someone made an actual prop of it.
I would imagine.
Yeah, there's like actual physicals of it.
If anybody's played Baldur's Gate 3 and kind of has an idea of how how Descent into Avernus ends in there, we are no longer on that path.
Technically speaking, I have played Baldur's Gate 3, but I haven't played it to that point.
Really? The Tieflings mention it in Act 1.
Oh yeah, then I don't remember it.
You probably don't remember it.
Well, the issue is because we played it in such a sporadic.
We
sequence.
play it so sporadically, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that definitely does become an issue.
Good to know that it's just D&D in general.
It's all D&D no matter the form.
Forever. It's not our fault.
Why can't they make D&D not so long?
Because I want to be fun.
Well, make it like.
Also, short D&D is called a one-shot.
You're not
Well,
wrong.
it's
And
a whole day thing. Janine.
I'm really bad with one-shots, by the way, so...
I'm bad at keeping it at one shot. I'm just gonna say that. They normally devolve into like 2 or 3 sessions.
I think the only one-shots that I've done where it stayed to one session was only when it was not D&D, when it was like a system that was like way
dedicated
more
for it.
Yeah.
The
Or,
problem
like,
with
way more
D&D
focused.
one-shots is there's a lot of spending too much time in combat or on specific problems.
Yeah. So like Spell and Golden Sky Stories, I've done one-shots in those, and those did stay to like 1 session. But D&D, it's always been more.
4 or more. It's not D&D if you're not playing the game.
You're playing a game.
If you're not playing a game every week for the rest of your life, it's not D&D.
Technically speaking, we're not playing D&D every week.
If you're not constantly
Why not be?
rescheduling.
Who knew getting like a 5-person group was the hardest thing ever?
Yeah, getting
It gets
5
harder.
adults to have time at the same time.
5
Sanity.
adults, two of us have children.
You make that sound like the children are too like there are many children who are. You make it sound like it's not a married couple that has the kids.
But I'm not wrong. Janine's silent, but she knows I'm right.
Okay. Well, that was a lot of fun. Thanks, Chris, for another session.
No problem.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks,
Hopefully,
Chris.
we actually finish this before the end of days or whatever happens.
When is our... Actually, I'm actually curious right before we go. We started this in May. Oh, shoot. We started this in May 23rd. Oh. We won't be able to do that.
Yeah?
We won't be able to do that as an anniversary date. Oh.
I mean, if we
As
play
long as
more
we do
D&D,
it in the beginning of May, we can technically just have that be an
Yeah.
anniversary month
Listen,
instead of doing
man,
it on the
just because
day.
we finish one book doesn't mean there aren't more books or other D&D to play.
That's also true.
That's
Will
true.
it be the same characters? I don't know. That's up to you guys.
I mean, I'm... Honestly... Oh, that is a place. I should probably stop looking at Google Images.
Yeah, I wouldn't try to spoil anything. If
I
looking
saw-
at
I
the source area will kind of lead you to places.
Yeah, I already saw a map. But yeah, we can probably discuss it there. The only reason why we kept these characters is I think was because only Jamie's session was really short.
It was because Jamie basically played the legitimate lead up to this from Adventures League.
Hmm.
And I already had the book and was wanting to play it, so I was like, hey, we could play it.
Well, I like it, but yeah, Jamie's when she was the DM, that was essentially the prelude to what we're
That would
doing
make
now.
sense. That would make sense.
Basically, you guys escaped Etrell right after it vanished, which was the perfect segue to putting Descent into Avernus.
Yep.
Well, hopefully we can finish this maybe next month. Maybe.
And then after that, we will see what we want to do, because I have other books. There are other session types we could do.
Because of the fact that
There's
this whole
other universes we can play in besides the normal D&D one.
and then this technically, we have a lot to do, and this whole story took 50 sessions plus.
Yeah.
So we got plenty. And
There's
we've been,
always
Yeah, I mean,
other
there's always
characters.
stuff to
Right.
do.
we've been at this for almost 4 years. Almost 4 years, guys.
Yep.
Can't
There's
believe-
ways to play continued games of these characters, or there's a way to there's always just make the next character you want. Being stuck playing a character for 4 years can be kind of boring at times.
Considering the fact that how some sessions we still get a laugh at our characters. Not really. Not yet.
I
at
mean,
least.
everyone's different. I personally, whenever I start a new one, I either make a new character or I've brought back retired characters, but I almost never play the same character twice in a row. That's typically how I do it.
Play a
Well, you're
sucker-
also running the fun gambit of now you've become an interesting plot device character.
She became a MacGuffin. Am I wrong about that though?
Kind of.
No.
Kind of right, kind of wrong.
She's part
It's all a bit crazy.
Yeah.
She's a part of MacGuffin. She's almost a god.
What?
I mean,
Well, that's not accurate at all because the
yeah, I'm not
only-
becoming a god.
The Borg might be.
No.
Nobody's becoming a god.
That's like really hard to pull off.
No, I'm just saying like that based on like what our parents slightly change it. His slightly changes. Borg will be like, "Are you ascending?"
Oh. Yeah.
Because you visually change slightly, so that means it's like.
Yeah, there are
So you
physical
guys haven't
changes.
even like met a god yet.
No, but Borg doesn't know that.
Everything's a god to Borg.
Well, at this current moment, Borg thinks Zariel and Zaris are just
Two sides of the same
cousins of some kind. They're related.
Yeah, we can't help you there, man.
That's how Borg is.
He's not confused, Borg.
No, Borg will be confused, and he will continue to be confusing.
Obviously.
Well, I should head off. I should
Alright.
go rest.
Yeah.
It was fun gaming.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Always a blast.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Alright.
What a bad time!
Oh, are you being rated?
Get rated at the end of stream.
Literally got raided. I was about to say my 2 cents, and then. Chris, I blame you.
How many cheers did you just get? Just
14.
Like 2?
14.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my god, I
Unfortunate.
feel so bad for Sparkle. I appreciate it, and Sparkle's welcome back. I really do appreciate it, but oh my god, that is Talk about talk about bad timing.
You guys missed the session.
We did beat the boss. We will say that. How about we do a quick recap just for people to come in?
You got kills.
We almost died.
I fought birds for the entire time without realizing there's a giant monster behind me.
Yeah, I was a
all the
soccer
help
ball.
Nick could have been.
I wanted to beat the birds to battle the boss, but no. Apparently, one bird missed. I missed all my hits.
Or as dead as he could have ended up being.
Pretty much. But we beat the boss, and we.
Well, technically, we didn't beat the boss. We got help because
You got kill
we were
stole.
dying.
Yeah. And then what was it? We got the Sword of Zariel, which one
Are
of
now
us-
fun things.
Yeah, and then we were discussing that for like 30 minutes. And now we're figuring out possibilities. My character still doesn't understand that there's Zarius and Zariel are two different characters.
I don't know how you're so lost on this, man.
What?
I don't know how you're so lost on this.
Oh no, the character is just like they keep thinking they're cousins because it's just naming scheme.
Or we can't save you on this.
Org thinks like everyone could be related.
Obviously.
So, but Zarus is closely related to Zariel based on name. So,
Even nothing alike whatsoever.
nothing alike. You got one is holy light, the other is not.
Well, I'm a Zarus is a tiefling, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
very much not.
But Borg is like Zarus is Zariel. Cousins.
I mean, it's gonna be even worse now that Zarus has the sword and you see what those changes entail.
Oh yeah. But I appreciate people who rated Sexy, Sparkles, Gummy, and Grim. Sorry guys for joining in towards literally the end of this session.
Not our fault.
Well, I mean, I still feel bad.
Like Sparkle would know what was going on.
Yeah.
They were streaming.
Yeah, but I still feel bad. Come on.
Well, we have gone longer a couple times, not often though.
It's
Yeah,
rare
well,
we
that
go.
depends on if how Crash Jamie is going.
It's
I mean,
rare
yeah.
that we D&D more than like an hour and a half nowadays.
I'm sorry, combat takes forever.
Sorry, what?
I'm sorry, sessions take so long.
Well, I'm just like, I think we used to do 2 hours, and then Jamie started being like, I am a tired noodle.
Her schedule got kind of pretty bad, which is
That-
fine. That happens.
That and Chris and Jamie decided to have another kid.
Wow.
Wow, blame it on them, huh?
Well, Chris and Jamie only had to deal with one kid when we first started, and now there's two.
I mean, dealing with the
I was gonna say dealing with the one didn't make it much better. It's
Yeah, but
basically the same.
yeah, but then it's like you deal with one, but with two kids, you're dealing with twice as many problems.
I guess.
Especially since one of them's still a munchkin, they can be very demanding.
True.
And the other kid can now walk and run and kick things. I'm not wrong about this, Chris.
You aren't wrong. I know. Anyways,
Appreciate
Anyways.
Spartan.
It was, yeah, sorry you came in late, but it's fine. We didn't die. That's the main thing.
We almost died.
We all surprisingly survived. Shocking, but cool.
3 of us were very close to death. 2 of us were not close to death, and 1 of us was distracted by birds.
basically.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I gotta go. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Yeah, I gotta go as well. Night, that
night.
was fun.
Good luck
Night.
with the rest of your stream, Nick.
I'm probably gonna end it here.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Bye. I'm also heading out. Okay,
All right,
bye.
bye. All right. Well, I do appreciate you guys dropping by. I hope you guys' D&D session went well too. Again, apologies for ending stream now, but it is what it is. Hope you guys take care of you guys' self. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say outside of just the typical welcome to my stream for all those raiders, and nonetheless, I do stream D&D, but this is not my only thing. So if you guys expect me to be a mainly D&D channel, that's not it. D&D is kind of like one of the other things I do for my channel. I mainly game on my stream, and I play games on Saturdays mainly with friends and other things. I got like single player games going on like Digimon Cyber Sleuth or Secret of Mana, if you know those games. I'm a variety streamer, so I play a lot of different ones. I know I have like some channels, archive channels, and like a personal channel, group channel. If you want to check out those, currently they're being reworked on a lot of things, so hopefully you can get some more content that isn't just strictly streaming. But D&D is one of those side things I like to play with some friends on Sundays around 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. I play in the Pacific time zone, so I don't know where you guys are in the world or time zones you guys are play around with. But yeah, that's how it is. With any D&D session, we like to play together, so even if one of us disappears, unfortunately we don't play the session, so it's pretty much all of us here or no session. So I don't always stream D&D, but we try to do it like as every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time as possible for about like an hour, 2 hours, mainly because one of our members is pretty tired a lot of the time, so we try to accommodate for her. Anyways, that's my introduction and ending off. I know, again, this is unfortunate. I do feel bad. I wouldn't normally try going a little bit longer for like raiders who come in and stuff like that, but I'm pretty much dedicating this as my D&D only stream. So yeah. Anyway, everyone take care. Thank you guys so much. Again, thank you so much, Sparkles, for raiding. I do apologize. I can't apologize enough for that. But take care, and everyone have a good night. I'm not gonna raid anybody right now. I was gonna just quietly go off the night because it is the weekend. Unfortunately, I work tomorrow while it's a holiday for some. So yeah, if you have a holiday tomorrow or you don't really work or have a free day tomorrow, hope you guys enjoy it. Otherwise, I hope you guys rest of your weekend goes well. I hope like Valentine's Day and all the other stuff went well too. So all right, take care and have a good night. Stay safe. I'll catch you in another stream of mine that is mine or someone else's. Messed up that. Anyway, have a good night, and I'll see you guys later.